Hey everybody on YouTube land, WideWorldofTrains here. Hey, I want to thank all my subscribers who have found my channel over the last couple of years and have enjoyed my videos. I want to thank you for that. Hey, and if you want to help new people who haven't found my channel to find it and enjoy my videos like you have, every time you watch one of my videos, give it a thumbs up. That's right. When you give my videos a thumbs up, it helps new rail fans find my channel and enjoy the videos the same way you have the last couple of years. So I want to thank you for that in advance. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go get some train videos right now. Got some real rusty cars there. Those are salt cars. They carry salt from the salt mines near Rochester, New York. Like he's slowing down a little bit. There's an interlocking about a mile and a half from here. He might be crossing over. These heavy-duty cars right here. He's definitely slowing down. There's some more heavy-duty cars. I don't think I've ever seen this many on one train. Got double trucks. See? Whole bunch of them. Load limits of nearly 500,000 pounds. Things are huge. Some covered gondolas. That usually means hazardous waste such as contaminated soil, etc. says caution on there. Can't make out what it says though. Do not hump. Gonna stop with some old box cars right in front of me. Looks like it. Well, this tells me that he's waiting for another train, maybe to go by or pass him. Actually rolling backwards a little bit there. Probably from the slack. Other possibilities could be a crew change or outlawed. I doubt outlawed because they just left Buffalo, so it wouldn't be that. That's only an hour away. Leave the camera rolling here for a minute. Oh, I hear a horn. Another train's coming. There it is. Awesome. cool there, isn't it? Got the CSX Q017 fast intermodal train passing the parked or stopped CSX Q561 freight train. Now in a few minutes he'll be on the move again, unless another train's got to pass him for some reason. But that train that went by is a hot train, so he's gonna always need to go faster and has more priority than the old freight cars most of the time. Also had a DPU all right. Don't forget that. Well, after 10 minutes went by after the last train went past this one, he's finally on the move again. Wait, I hear a horn. There's another train coming. I wonder if this other train that's coming was in front on the same track as this train, crossed over in front of him, because the other train was on this track that nearest to me here. Here it is. Q158 right there, 168. Passing the CSX Q561 that's on the move. What happened here was that train that just went by from left to right, he was on the same track this train is on, and he crossed over in front of him. As soon as he crossed over in front of him, that he was finished crossing over the end of the train, that gave clearance for this train to move on the track that it's on. The first train that went past this train stayed on this track. He'll probably cross over to track 1, which is the track that this train is on here. Probably 20 miles up on the next interlocking. He should be picking up speed pretty quick here. CSX 561, kind of like a triple train meet, if you will. Pretty cool. All took about 15 minutes in total for the 3 trains to go by. Trailers and well cars. Don't see that too often. There's the end of CSX Q158. Wide World of Trains on YouTube. Bah. Hold it. Don't click away because there's more trains to come. There always is that Wide World of Trains because you ain't seen nothing yet. Also, every time you watch one of my videos, give it a thumbs up and give a comment. And also, if you haven't already, subscribe to Wide World of Trains. Here comes the next video. Roll it.
68. That train originates at the 59th Street Yard in Chicago, Illinois, heads east to South County, New Jersey, where it terminates on this Monday, April 6, 2026, from Wide World of Trains on YouTube. That's a 2-mile long train right there. 500 and something axles. All right, up next, another train. Wait, I hear a horn. I believe that's Norfolk Southern, though. Here comes the next video. Roll it. That's a short one. Not sure of that symbol there. We are in Dunkirk, New York, about 35 miles southwest of Buffalo, all on this Tuesday, March 31st, 2026. From Wide World of Trains on YouTube. Raining a little bit here. I was waiting on an eastbound. This one kind of surprised me here. I thought we were going to have a meet. All right, here comes the next video. Roll it. Roll up the windows.
Hey everybody, Wide World of Trains here. Today we're doing a member shout out to the members of Wide World of Trains YouTube channel.